everyone, and welcome to a very special episode of Daily English Practice. My name is Bia, and I'm so excited for our topic today.
And I'm John. It's great to have you with us. Today, we are talking about something many of us think about: big life, plans, and dreams.
That's right. Specifically, we are going to talk about the dream of living away from home, in a new country. It's a big adventure.
It is. And talking about plans like this in English can be a great way to practice. So today, we're going to do something a little different.
Yes. The main part of our episode today will be a role play. John and I will act like two friends who are planning to move to another country together.
You will hear how they talk about their plans, their excitement, and their worries, all using simple, everyday English.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Are you ready to dream with us? Let's start the conversation.
Okay, Bia. So, are you free to talk? I really want to discuss our plan.
John, yes! I was just thinking about it. I am so excited I can't focus on my work. Our plan to move abroad is all I can think about.
Me too. I keep looking at pictures online. So, are we still thinking Canada?
Yes, definitely Canada. The cities look so beautiful and the nature is amazing. I want to see the mountains and the big lakes. And everyone says the people are very friendly.
I agree. It seems like a great place to live. And it will be so good for our English. We will have to speak English every single day.
I know. That's one of the best parts of the plan. Okay, so we need to be serious for a minute. We need to talk about money.
You're right. I looked at flight tickets last night. They are quite expensive. We really need to save money.
Okay, I have an idea. Let's make a budget. We can write down how much money we spend every month. Then we can see where we can spend less.
That's a smart idea. Maybe I can buy coffee less often and make it at home. That will help me save.
Me too. And we need money not just for the flights. We need money for our first month's rent for an apartment.
Right? And for food and transport. It's a lot to think about. Sometimes I get a little worried. Is this dream too big?
No, it's not too big. It's normal to be worried. It is a big change. But that's why we are making a plan. If we have a good plan, we can do it.
You're right. A plan makes it feel more possible. Okay, so step 1 is save money. What's step 2?
Step 2 is research. We need to decide which city we want to live in. Toronto, Vancouver, Montreal.
I was thinking about Vancouver. It looks so beautiful, with the ocean and the mountains right there.
Me too. I vote for Vancouver. Okay, so we can research apartments there, and we also need to research jobs.
Finding a job is another thing that makes me nervous. What kind of work can we do?
Well, we can start with jobs in cafes or shops. Many students and newcomers do that. It's a great way to practice English and meet people. Then, later, we can look for jobs in our fields.
That's a good plan. I like that. So, we save money, research a city, and jobs. What else is on the list?
The visa. That is very, very important. We need to check the rules for our country. We need to know what kind of visa to apply for.
You are so organized, Bia. I didn't even think about that yet. We should look on the official Canadian government website for that information.
Yes, that is the best place for correct information. Okay, so this is a lot of serious planning. Let's talk about the fun stuff again. What are you most excited about?
I'm excited to just live a different life. To go to a supermarket and see different food. To walk down the street and hear people speaking English all around me. The small, everyday things.
Oh, I love that. Me too. I'm excited to make new friends from different countries, and I want to try all the Canadian food like poutine.
Laughs. Yes, definitely. It will be a big adventure, but I will miss my family. That is my biggest worry.
I know. I will miss my family and friends too, a lot. But we can have video calls every week, and they can come and visit us.
That's true. Imagine showing our families around our new city. That would be amazing.
See? We have to think about the good things. This is our dream, John. It's a little scary, but it's more exciting than scary. And we are doing it together. That helps a lot.
It really does. I'm so glad we are doing this together. Okay, I feel much better now. I feel excited again. Let's meet on Saturday and make our budget.
Yes, it's a date. Our Canada plan is officially starting.
Back in host voice and scene. Wow, that was a really nice conversation. It felt very real.
Back in host voice. It was. And I think it showed our listeners how you can talk about big plans. You can talk about the good parts and the difficult parts, all with simple English.
Absolutely. And that conversation used some very useful vocabulary. I think it's time we take a closer look at some of those words.
I agree. It is time for our vocabulary review.
Okay, our first word is plan.
Plan. P-L-A-N. A plan is a set of things you decide to do to achieve something in the future. For example, our plan is to move to Canada next year.
Great. Next phrase, move abroad.
Move abroad. This means to go and live in a different country, a country that is not your home country. For example, many people dream to move abroad.
Okay, what about the feeling excited?
Excited. E-X-C-I-T-E-D. Excited is when you feel very happy and enthusiastic about something good that is going to happen. For example, I am so excited about our trip.
And the opposite feeling is worried.
Worried. W-O-R-R-I-E-D. Worried is when you feel unhappy and afraid because you are thinking about problems or bad things that might happen. For example, I am worried about finding a job.
Okay, what does it mean to save money?
To save money. This means to keep money for the future. You don't spend it now, so you can use it later for something important, like a flight ticket.
A very important skill. Next word, apartment.
Apartment. A-P-A-R-T-M-E-N-T. An apartment is a set of rooms for living in that are part of a larger building. It's a place to live.
Okay, our next word is very important for moving abroad. Visa.
Visa. V-I-S-A. A visa is an official document or a stamp in your passport that allows you to enter, live, or work in a foreign country.
And our last word for today is dream.
Dream. D-R-E-A-M. A dream is a big hope or ambition you have for the future, something you really want to do. For example, it's my dream to live in another country.
And that's our vocabulary review. 8 great words and phrases you can use to talk about your own plans and dreams.
We hope this episode has shown you that you don't need complicated English to talk about big ideas.
That's the most important lesson. Let's do a quick review of how to talk about a big plan.
First, share your dream and say why you are excited about it.
Second, it's okay to talk about your worries. Being honest about the challenges is a normal part of planning.
Third, break the big dream into small, simple steps, like saving money and doing research. This makes the plan feel possible.
And finally, encourage your friends. Planning together makes the journey more fun and less scary.
That's a perfect summary. Thank you so much for listening to English Daily Now.
We hope you'll join us next time for another episode. Until then, goodbye and keep planning.
Bye, everyone.